So, coming in at number one, we have Nelson Mandela. He died in 2013, but there's a lot of people who believe he died in the 1980s in prison. At number two, we have the peanut butter Jif. But for some reason, there's a lot of people, actually including myself, that believe it as Jiffy. At number three, it makes zero sense and it confuses me a lot. But Looney Tunes was actually spelled as Tunes instead of Toons. At number four, we have the Berenstein Bears, and you can already tell where I'm going with this because I've pronounced it with an E instead of an A. It should actually be said Berenstein Bears. So I watched many episodes of this as a kid, but I am astonished to find out that George, Curious George, never had a tail. That was just all completely made up in my mind. Nice. If you're a huge rom-com fan or you've had an overly gossipy mother, you should know about Sex and the City. That's right, it's not Sex and the City. This might just blow your mind. Febreze is not spelled with two E's, but just one E. Yes, you heard me correctly. Everyone knows what Oscar Mayer is, right? Think again, it's not Mayer with an E, it's Mayer with an A. I had like 7 pairs of Skechers when I was a kid, and all this time I thought it was spelled with a T. No, there's no T, it's just a CH. Like what? This confuses me every single time because Monopoly is my favorite game, but whenever I remember the Monopoly Man, I always remember him with a monocle. He never had a monocle. So, Pokemon was my childhood, and I watched a lot of its anime, but the thing is, Pikachu never had black at the end of its tail, and now I question my existence. So obviously, everyone has heard about KitKat, and if you haven't, you're an alien, and I suggest you turn yourself into Area 51. The problem is that the word KitKat never had a hyphen. It's just KitKat, not KitKat. So if you've been bullied as a kid, you would know what Fruit of the Loom is. Doesn't it have a cornucopia, right? No, no. It's just a pile of fruits. Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its. No, it's Cheez-It. It sounds so much better with the Z, doesn't it? But there's no Z. Slowly, I am losing my sanity while making this video. For the Star Wars fans who are so adamant about knowing everything about Star Wars, did you know that C-3PO didn't have a full gold body? He actually had a silver right leg. Alright, who remembers Forrest Gump? Everybody, right? Well, in the movie, people think that Forrest says life is like a box of chocolates. No, let's scrap that out of your brain. It's life was like a box of chocolates. Here's another one for the knowledgeable Star Wars fans. You think that Darth Vader says, Luke, I am your father, but he just says, I am your father. Yes. Watch the movie again, please. So I just watched The Silence of the Lambs last week, and I specifically remember Hannibal telling Clarice, hello, Clarice. It blows my mind when I rewatch the scene that he just says, good morning. I love Queen, and I like the song We Are the Champions, but the thing is, Freddie Mercury never finishes We Are the Champions with Of the World. That never happened, and I'm not sure why I continue to believe so, but it must be because my brain is scrambled. So if you've ever been camping or you live near the mountains, you obviously know what Smokey the Bear is, right? You see the safety sign and stuff like that, but the thing is, it's not Smokey the Bear, it's Smokey Bear. Like one name. If you lived a meaningful life, you would know the saying, mirror, mirror on the wall, but in reality, the Wicked Queen actually said magic mirror in the wall. I'm telling my kids about the Nelson Mandela effect. So, if you really liked the video, leave a like, and if you want to see more, just subscribe. Right now I'm posting this in the midst of the coronavirus going rampant everywhere, and I just honestly want to say that people should not be fearful. People should be more educated about it, and the more cohesive we are, the better we'll fight against it and we'll find a cure.